Mark, you've seen Drew do those things, but with time in his career and going against doubles and knowing when to go early, knowing when to split, is he gaining on all that?
I mean, he was fantastic tonight. Come on, I mean, to go 15 out of 19 against anybody is spectacular. And then one of the things that jumped out to me was 5 assists and 2 turnovers. Of all the great things he's been doing this year, he has been turning it over a little bit too much. But he led the break tonight, made great decisions on there. Had some nice passes out of the high post when they went zone, and threw out a couple times for some nice threes. And yeah, I mean, he had a heck of a game. I mean, we were really, really good on offense. Not so good on defense, but a lot of that has to do, as I said, going into this game, man, Pepperdine's got some really, really talented guys. And not only are they talented, but they can really, really shoot the ball. So if you try to bring any help or coverages, I mean, they can really, really make you pay. And fortunately, we had that nice stretch at the end of the first half where we were able to string together multiple stops, and I thought that was the difference in the game.
What does it take from a conditioning standpoint for Drew to be doing this night after night with all the attention and the usage he gets now? And is his conditioning that much better than last year, you think? Or is it...
No, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say, I mean, what it really takes is incredible mental toughness, man. It just, night in and night out, deliver like this. I mean, it's just off the charts, mental toughness. And obviously you have to be a great player to be able to, because he's been delivering time and time and time again. So I would say more so that, maybe. One thing I'm going to sit here and wax on about is conditioning.
Coach,
Got some areas he can improve on there.
Coach, when you talk about like high-level player like Drew that's a star, you don't often hear how much they've improved. From your standpoint, how much have you seen Drew improve this season?
Again, I would just say, not to be redundant, but he's delivering time and time and time again. I mean, over and over. I mean, that's what I've seen. I mean, and he was terrific last year. I mean, he was up for College Player of the Year. So, and I would say his defense has been better, especially this last probably 3 weeks. So he's made some steps there, some strides. He's still got room for improvement there. So,
What did you think of Julian today?
I thought he really responded well with just kind of the ups and downs of the games, and didn't get caught up in that, whether it was a bad miss or a missed defensive assignment. He still stayed positive on the offensive end, and he hit some big shots during that run when we were able to stretch that thing out. And I mean, it's great to have that ability to shoot from deep and shoot so quickly from deep and so effortlessly. And I think the guys are doing a better job of pitching it ahead and finding it.
The efficiency, how important was that, the offensive efficiency, to hold Pepperdine, to not let them get run-outs, fast break points, and those talented guards they have?
I mean, it was huge. I mean, and for a while there, that's all it was both teams scoring on each other, and then we finally had a stretch where we got some stops. But there was a lot of stretches where we were just exchanging baskets, and I'd definitely say probably these last 4 games, our offense has definitely been carrying us.
All the fast break points, even after they scored a couple of times, was there something you saw, or was that just the guys doing it?
I mean, that's what we've always tried to do here, and I think this group has been a little bit slower to catch on to it or whatever. And think about all our teams, we've been great at that. And I think lately we've spent some time on it. I think we're doing a better job of pitching ahead and even getting it out of the net and throwing it ahead if we can.
After the last game, you had said that you guys needed to play well every game in the league, or someone was going to get you. This one today, or at least this week, did you see that sense of urgency from the guys, that switch that says, "Hey, it's league play now"? And
I mean, not really. I mean, I thought we played offensively tonight with it. So, this is a real, pretty stoic and mellow crew. So it's hard to, they don't often show stuff like that.
Coach, I know you got.
But they're winning, and that's the bottom line. I mean, this is a really, really good win for us, and a lot of times it falls on deaf ears. this is going to be hard every night, especially for this team in this particular league. It's going to be very hard for us every night. It is. Okay, I've been in this thing 25 years. It's going to be hard. And so celebrate the wins. We got one, and now we got a tough road trip coming up.
Coach, I know you got some history with Coach Romar. What were you saying there at the end of the game, and I mean, what's your respect for him?
Oh, I got immense respect for him. I mean, he's an unbelievable man and the way he lives his life, and I think he's as well loved as anybody in this profession. I mean, just from every coach and every program, and the guys on each program, any of them that he recruits. I mean, he really does a great job with that. And so they're just comparing notes of our team, his team, and stuff like that.
What was the game plan on Lewis? He scored 20, but didn't really get going until late. I know he had foul trouble in the first half, but how'd you feel about the defense on him?
First half,
Yeah.
us. I mean, it's interesting. I looked at halftime. He was the only guy on their team with a positive plus minus, and I was like, uh-oh. So I mean, he's really made himself into a phenomenal scorer. I mean, he's scoring at all three levels now. You even relax a little bit. We relaxed just like that. He just hit a three on us, deep three. Hit mid ranges. He posted us up. They do a great job of different actions to find him in different spots. Really, really good player.
Obviously, they have a lot of talented offensive guys, but especially going to San Fran and Santa Clara next week, a couple of teams that can function. What are you hoping to get sealed up defensively?
Everything. We just, we got to guard the ball better. We got to guard actions better. We got to, everything. There's not one thing that I feel great about. I don't know how you watch the game. You?
He's a little up and down, AAU type.
Yeah, and then again, I mean, you watch what San Francisco just did to Arizona State over Christmas there. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Are they different at all?
Santa Clara's done. I mean, I know Boise was missing their best guy, but they beat Boise by 20, and they've done a nice job stringing together wins too.
Are they a little different this year? Obviously, without Bouye, Masalski, new coach, but is it kind of the same stuff? And I know same players, some players.
Kind of smart, spread you out, can really shoot threes, really three dependent. But they add the kid from WSU is a really experienced as heck. I mean, he's got to be in his 6th year now or something. And pick and pop, big man and Meeks. So then that changes your coverages. They also have a big that can score in the post. Yeah, they're a handful.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.